morning, my lord.
Yes, my lord. My lord, this morning I received a call from Mr. Mngomezulu, my lord.
You received a call?
Yes, my lord.
Yeah.
From Mr. Mngomezulu, my lord.
Okay.
He said I must apologize on his behalf that he's sick. He had to go to the doctor and he asked that I stand in for him, my lord. And he will do a cross-examination when he comes back. Thank you, my lord.
He'll do what?
His cross-examination when he comes
back.
back. Yes, my lord.
And he's acting for accused number 1.
For number 1, yes, my lord. As the court
interpret
pleases.
that, Mr. Jonas.
Mr. Sika, Advocate Mngomezulu ukuchazela inkantolo ukuthi ke uthole ucingo ke namuhla olubuya kuyena ubaba Mngomezulu ethi ke akaphathekile kahle uyaxolisa ka ngeza bekhona enkantolo useyacela ukuthi Advocate Mshololo kube uyena ke ommelayo uzothi ke masebuyileke abuzeke imibuzo.
Yeah. My registrar, Miss Rose Selike, has just given me a letter which is addressed to her, not me. I remember the last time when I had to apologize for what I think was correct, that an advocate doesn't tell the judge, look at, he tells you. He phoned you, is that not so?
Yes, my lord.
He can't phone the judge. He writes to my registrar. He can't write to me. What do you think about it?
I think, my lord, procedurally we will communicate via the registrar for the judge.
No, you don't.
Unless we have been...
When you tell the judge that you're not available, I must ask him questions. Why are you not available? He writes me a letter. I can read it. It says from Lerato Leshi. There's a... You can send up.
Thank you, ma'am.
And it is sent Friday, 26th April 2024 at 32 minutes past 9 to Rose Lepe. Subject, Senzo Meyiwa case, accused number 1, stroke Mr. Mngomezulu. Good morning. The above email refers, I am writing this email on behalf of Mr. Mngomezulu. Kindly be advised that Mr. Mngomezulu is not well and will be consulting a doctor. As such, he will not be able to make it for today's session. Please note that Mr. Mngomezulu relays the message as follows, that the proceedings may proceed in his absence as Advocate Mshololo will stand in for him. Kindly revert to Mrs. Mngomezulu acknowledging this receipt of this letter. I trust you'll find this in order. Regards, Lerato Leshi, Mngomezulu, Attorney Secretary. You see, when I say some advocates don't respect judges, people think I'm just being impossible. I made remarks in front of Mr. Mngomezulu that you communicate with the judge personally. You don't communicate via a secretary. You don't. Because now he's telling us that, he'll cross-examine when he comes back. And he knows the procedure in court is that after the evidence has been led by the prosecution, counsel for accused number 1 must start the cross-examination. That's the procedure, not me. Then he tells me, this so-called judge, tell him that I'll cross-examine after Advocate Mr. Ramosipidi, Advocate Nese, Advocate Ngomalo, and thereafter Advocate Mshololo.
Yes, my lord.
And then Advocate Mshololo can cross-examine on my state. Can you see that?
Yes, my lord.
I let Judge Kulma too much.
I think maybe, my lord, if it can be cleared that in this case we are allowed to communicate direct with the judge.
No, it's not me saying that. It's your rules. What do the ethics say?
No, the ethics says, my lord, we're not allowed to communicate direct with the judge. We'll communicate via the registrar.
Unless, I don't know that, I don't know that rule.
It's like that, my lord. That's why we're not allowed to communicate direct with the judge. That's why we communicate via the registrar. But if
This is not communication, actually. It's telling me what he is going to do. It's not communication. Tell the judge. Oh, that is long, Sinjan. Please, kindly be advised that Mr. Mngomezulu is not well today and will be consulting with the doctor. As such, he will not be able to make it for today's session. Mr. Ramos Sipidi yesterday came to court, made arrangements, and I'm not impossible. And he told me that at about 11 or whatever, the request to be excused so that you can consult with your doctor for your annual physical examination. Now, Mr. Mngomezulu tells me that he writes a letter to my secretary at 9:32. I need a court. He can't pick up a phone. When I get a puncture on the highway, I don't just drive to court. I tell the JP and the DJP that they must note that I've got a puncture in the highway. I won't be able to come exactly at 10 o'clock, to start at 10 o'clock maybe. Then I phone the DJP so that the DJP knows. And then the DJP, I request him to tell you, you've had that experience, to tell you that I'm going to be late. Don't be surprised, I'm going to be late. So what do we do?
My lord, I will ask, and I will apologize firstly on behalf of Mr. Mngomezulu, and will ask the registrar to give us the telephone number for the judge and the email for the judge so that we can communicate direct with the judge as the court pleases.
Africa. What do you think, Mr. Ramsey? I'm impossible.
As the court pleases, my lord. My lord, I also got communication in the morning via my candidate attorney from Mrs. Mngomezulu to the effect that he is not well, and he was also requesting the contact numbers for the registrars, which we forwarded to them, my lord. But my lord, also on behalf of Mr. Mngomezulu, I'd like to apologize because at the moment, I think for today, there's no witness that's going to be cross-examined.
I don't know that.
Mr. Sibanda was busy reading the bank statements into record, and also, remember, my lord, him and myself were waiting for standard bank accounts as well before we resume cross-examination, my lord, as the court says.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Sibanda.
And then proceed to quote the
My
final...
lord, my lord, if I can also just add on behalf of accused number 5 that we are still waiting for the ABSA records, but I'm told that they're in the process of being furnished to us. My lord.
Okay.
That I posed on page 17 of exhibit